Hello everybody, it's Amy again, and today we are going to look at how to make your works cited page for your MLA research paper. So first of all, I'm starting off with if you have a writer's reference handbook or if you are using the free PDF version online, you want to go to the section that says MLA, so find that MLA tab and go to the very last page of that section. And you will see, it's like either the last page or the second to the last page, you will see a sample student research paper and you will see a sample works cited page. And that is what I am using right now as my model. So you can look at it with me or you can look at it here online. But I think it's helpful to simply look at a good example of what a works cited page should look like to help you know what you need to put in and how to organize your works cited page. So first of all, you'll notice that it's set up exactly like the whole rest of your paper. So it should have in the upper right-hand corner your last name and page number. It should be centered works cited. So it's works with an S, works cited, because you're not only citing one work, you have more than one work you're citing. That gets centered at the top of the page. You'll also notice that the page is simply double spaced from top to bottom. There aren't extra spaces in between entries. Entries are not numbered or no bullet points or anything like that. It's simply a double spaced page from top to bottom. And the only way we really know visually that we have a new entry is that unlike a paragraph, the first line of each entry goes to the margin and all subsequent lines, all following lines are then indented. So that's called a hanging indent, and I will show you how you accomplish that in just a minute. All of the entries are put in alphabetical order based on what comes first. Now, there's a little bit of an exception with that. If you'll notice on this works cited page, you'll see that the second entry actually starts with the letter T because it's the. We don't alphabetize starting with the letter A. If it starts with A or if it starts with the, we go to the next word. So actually it's being alphabetized by the word facts. Okay, so that's what you should be looking at right there. And so you have all of these are in alphabetical order from top to bottom. Okay, so that's what your works cited page should look like. And remember, again, it's just a double spaced page. It's the last page of your paper, and all of your entries will go there. So I'm going to now take you over to how do I make that hanging indent. So I'm going to go to a works cited page that I have sort of already started. And so I have all my sources on here, but I don't have them indented properly at this point. So I'm using my iPad because I figured you will be using your iPad or you could use your iPad. So I'm going to show you how you do it in Word and in Word on the iPad. So if you look at my page, up in the right-hand corner, you'll see the lines with the paintbrush. And so we're going to use that in just 1 second. But before we do, I want to go to the very first entry, the top, and I'm going to try to get it to select. There we go. And I'm just going to select everything from top to bottom on that page. I don't want to select all because I don't want it to do this on the whole paper. I only want this to happen, the hanging indent to happen on my works cited page. So now that I have selected all of my entries, I go to the lines with the paintbrush and I click on that tab. And you'll see that it gives you the option for special indent. So click special indent and it tells you hanging. And I clicked on that and now look, it puts it all in that hanging indent format the way you need it to be, okay? These are already alphabetized, so I don't need to move those around. But if I would need to move something around, it would be as simple as cutting and pasting, copying, pasting, however you want to do it. So that's, you just want to make sure they're in alphabetical order. So that's how you do that hanging indent on Word. I don't have other options as far as how to do Google Docs and all of those other things. So if you need help with that, you might have to seek on Google how to do that. But at least this gives you a good way to set up your works cited page. All right, thanks everybody. Stay healthy. Bye.